Hello, welcome to my channel, Favor Readings. I just wanted to let everyone know that it's 12:12 on the clock. You may be seeing that in your daily lives lately. It also symbolizes joy, prosperity, and blessings. So today's reading will be for the full worm moon in Virgo, and the symbolism of the worm moon is that this is your world and your light is needed in it. And moon being in Virgo symbolizes how you can help others, be a service to others. So today's question is going to be, how does my light help others? And before we get into it, it will be a pick-a-pile. I don't do personal readings, so if anyone solicits, comes sliding into your DM saying, hey, Spirit's got a message from you, I'm favored readings, well, no, they're not. And I'd never slide into your DMs. I would post online that I am doing personal readings and have links for them. That's a scam. Don't give them your hard-earned money. Of course, you can give your money to those who are doing personal readings. I support them and their businesses. As this is a general reading, it may not all resonate. It's 1:43 on the clock. The universe loves you. You are loved. And we'll get into the readings here. I'll show you the choices. It's a general reading, may not all apply. Don't try and force it to fit your life if it doesn't. And of course, you have free will, so you are able to decide any point of actions and choices you wish to take. And it's such an angry kitty. Okay. And for the choices today, we have pile number 1 is one of those sticky glow-in-the-dark yellow stars. And for pile number 2, we got the big one, the big blue glowy star. And last but certainly not least, we have number 3, a shooting glowy star, and it glows in the dark. It's charged up. So, and I figured it would be symbolism as shining your light. Of course, as long as you recharge your own battery and take time for yourself before you give to others and help others, you have to first help yourself. And I thought, since you have to really rest these in the sun and really fill them up with light before they work in the dark, so before you can bring light into someone else's dark, you first have to work on yourself. So these are the 3 choices again. It will be a thumbnail at the beginning with all the choices. And yes, today will be Rhapsodomancy, which is a poem divination. It was used in ancient Greece by muses and prophecy tellers. So I will be using my own poems, and in order to choose which source I will be reading from, I'll be using calculator.net to roll for initiative, as I like to say. Super nerdy. So yeah, we'll get right into it as since I have them up. Yes, boy, I know there's so much to be going on. Don't mind the cats. They're super rambunctious due to spring fever coming up. Your cats may have spring fever as well. 4:44 on the clock, and let's get started. So, pile number 1. If you chose the yellow glow-in-the-dark star, this is your pile. Okay, and the question will be, how does your light help others? And I just want to make sure. Yeah. So I have 47 poems, so we'll be going through from there. Okay, pile number 1, how does it shine their light? Please, spirit, ancestors, and divine highest good, please come through. And Michael, please protect me as I do this messages. Thank you. Number 9. We will read that through and see what messages we have for you, pile number 1. Okay, so I'm getting some heavy energy in case you're not ready for that. So this is a heavy poem, yet I'm getting intuitive messages that there will be some happy, information given and brought forth. So number 9 is called Lucid Screams. And it's sleep terrors of vivid lucid dreams. Throat hoarse and sore from screams. No amount that I've tried seems my brain has been left fried. When I awake horrid, I start to cry. It's not even Mercury retrograde, so it's all me. When I wake horrified, I start crying from the multiple images of torture and dying. My future just has to be bright. Until then, hold out for hold out for when hope takes flight. I might have to revise this thing. It's not reading, or either that, or I'm not reading it flowing properly. But it seems like for pile number 1, how does your light help others? It seems like with your past or currently what you're working to get out of, whether that's like trigger warning, different types of abuses or addictions. So whether that be serious to just energy vampires to physical and emotional manipulators, or from drinking coffee to street and medical addictions, everywhere in between. It seems like people really see how you have turned it around for yourself and healed yourself, and still holding out for hope and for your dreams to take flight. And that light in you, that light where you keep getting up, you keep starting over, you keep on holding on to the fact that you can do your best no matter what that is for the day, as it does change day to day. It helps others take a chance on themselves and want to do better, because they're like, pile number 1 did it, why can't I? Pile number 1 still holding out for hope, and they had all that happen to them. I can do it too. So that's how your light, pile number 1, is helping others, because you refuse to not stay down. You refuse to stay down. You will always get back up. You take chances. You do what's right for you. You want to get healthier, and people see that and they get inspired by your light is shining out and creating a higher vibration around you, whether that's just your friend group or community, or even if you are a part of an online community, you radiate that out and really shine through, and really know that it takes the inner work, like I was saying. in order to shine for others. You already know that lesson. You already know that, and you're putting it to good use, and into action. You're putting it into action. That's one of the things. Like, we can know all the information, we can have all of it, we can say it inside and out. It can mean something to us, but if we don't take action, then it's never gonna turn out. We can manifest out the wazoo, and yeah, sometimes they'll still come through because what's meant for you is meant for you. But if you don't believe and you don't take action, you're just gonna stay stagnant. And you show people that it's powerful to take action and that you can turn the ship around and head in the direction that you want to go at any time, no matter how treacherous the waters, no matter how you know, different the environment might be to you. You're willing to hold out for when hope takes flight. And knowing that your future just has to be right. Like, my future just has to be bright. And until then, hold out for when hope takes flight. And you do that. You personify it. You were like, it's going to get better. Why? Because I'm not doing the same thing I was before. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So if I'm doing something different, there should be different results. And that's how you are helping others, is by helping yourself. And I think that's a very powerful journey, whether you mean to or not, or you are taking action to help others now that you've done it. You might not even have to do that. People are just witnessing you, pile number one. And it's a big thing to do that. I'm having Pisces to try not to cry because I can't feel that. I know I've had that, I've done that, and I'm proud of you if no one said that. And keep up the amazing work, because you guys deserve it, and your future is going to be bright. I can tell, because you guys got that light in you that deserves to have good things. So that's everything I have from the poem. And sassy pants. Um, I know that it's hard to get over the past sometimes, but don't give up hope. And I know you won't, but I know you can do it. Okay. It's time for additional messages. May have to do with the message, or just anything else that wants to come out for extra confirmation for pile number ones that this is your reading, if it hasn't resonated already. Is that everything? Yeah, no. Yes? Yes, that is everything. Okay. I got the word door here. You're opening doors to your future. You're opening doors to opportunities. The number 2 might be important to you. It was 14:22 on the clock when I said that. It could be initials, because I have the N sign here, so it could be that you have a business, or it just could be initials of people that you are with that will help you towards shining your light, or people that you have shined your light towards and helped out. It's a T, D, K, K, M, O. Now that could create a word, a name of a street, like Tom, Thomas, toad. Toads might be, symbolism might be important to you. You could look it up. Monk. Some of you may be meditating a lot, or, you know, becoming vegan, stuff like that. You're just trying to change up your, it doesn't have to be vegan, you just might be eating better, and that could be a part of what you are shining your light on for other people to eat and want to intake things that are better for them. Especially since I have the word diet here coming to my brain with the D and T. Some of you might be doing a lot of breathing work. Since I have the word DFT here now, it could be something that you've done in your past, and that's like confirmation that you've gotten over that addiction, or that you are looking to do DMT and enlighten yourself. Reason why I said breathing work is because I was informed at one point, I don't know, don't quote me on it if it's not accurate, but it is something I've been told, that breathing, breathe work, for long periods of time can induce the same chemical as intaking DMT. It creates DMT in your brain. So that could be meditation that you're working on, which goes along with the word monk. Especially with the M and T part, I'm getting the word hermit. So you're maybe doing a lot of inner shadow work as well, for those who haven't gotten to the other side and are just still working on becoming that. People see you putting in the work, even if you haven't been able to fully get out of, you know, the cycles that you were in. You're still helping others know that it's okay to just start and not to give up and keep trying. Relapses happen. Sorry, I should have triggered one, but you know, it happens. It's a part of the healing process. It took me almost 10 years to get clean and sober. I understand from personal experiences, and I still have some things to work on, like my food eating, when I'm emotional and stuff. I still have things to work on. So like, don't ever give up. Don't think that you're behind or not worthy. They're giving me the word otaku. Some of you might be watching animes that have monks and stuff like that, and you're like, or you know, people see you as a protagonist of your, like, a protagonist. I don't know. Any other words, Spirit? Time. Yeah, it takes time. Give yourself time. Now the word think. So yeah, you've been doing a lot of thinking and growing. These could be zeros as well. You could be seeing double zeros, or 20 is important to you, or the second is important to you. The 20th of March coming up could be important. That is the spring equinox, so that could be important to you as well. You might be you know, doing rituals and stuff like that, or celebrating spring cleaning, stuff like that. It could be important to you, you know, excuse me, really take the time to look in and how you want to address. It's also considered the new year, depending on which cultures you're from. Some people believe it used to be from April 1st, and that's why there's April Fools, but I'm getting ahead of myself and over it. So that was everything for pile number 1. It was really moving. I'm really honored I got to read your energies, and know that there's other people out there who aren't giving up. It's powerful stuff, and I hope you could resonate. Leave a comment below if there's any other topics you'd like me to discuss. Leave a like for other people to see. And of course, until next time, eat, hydrate, and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Alright, pile number 2. If you chose the blue big star, then this reading here is for you. And so let's get into it. Let's see. I have 47 poems, so we will do that. Again, ancestors, guides, guardians, how does pile number 2 light help others? Pile number 2's light helping others, please. Guides, guardians, ancestors. Pile number 2's Rhapsodomancy poem, please. Pile number 2's guides, guardian, ancestors. Guides, guardian, ancestors for pile number 2, please. Number 6. It seems like you, pile number 2's, your patience, because I was noticing how long it was taking for the message to come through, and the only thing that I could think of, because I don't believe in coincidences, is that you have a lot of patience. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, by the way. The next step in your life. Next steps in your life. So you're very patient with the next steps. Like if you have to take steps in order to get what you want to achieve, you're patient and you take the time to make sure each step is done appropriately. And if you know that in order to accomplish something and manifest it, you got to take the steps. You know, if you want to, this 22, 33 on the clock, if you want to start a business, you know that you got to save up money, get card supplies for like business cards, set up a bank account, put yourself out there in marketing, do networking, and put time aside, maybe take a class. You got to take those steps to become that. You want to become a doctor, you got to apply for school, you got to apply for go to class, and you got to take the steps and show up every day and take each step, and you have the patience to do that. And knowing that showing other people that taking the steps and having patience does have a turnout is really inspiring to others to do it themselves, to take the time to sign up for a class that they might not want it because they, some the people in the community or your friend group around you may feel like they need to be good at something right away. And so watching you go from not having any, experience and still taking the time and then becoming mastered at it, not fully mastered at it right away, but like to learning it and becoming more and more skilled over time is inspiring. And that's how your light is helping others, by being patient. And not a lot of people have that capabilities, and it shows others that good things do take time, and you show that it's worth it. And that's what pile number 2, yes, your light. I haven't even read the poem yet. It's number 6, so 6 might be important. Hold on, I just need to plug in. So you also had the patience to rest. Like sometimes that all you've done work-wise, you still have to let it play out. And whether that's divine timing or, you put in your name for an application for a job, but now you have to wait and know that they are going to call you in for an interview. Now, you don't stop taking the other steps, but you also know how to take rest. If your body says it's a rest day, you take rest. And, if you want to get really athletic and go to the gym, you know how to be patient. You know it's going to take time for your body to develop and get used to different reps and sets. But you also know that if your body says not today, you won't push it. And that inspires others to rest as well. Is there any other intuitive messages for pile number 2? You're very balanced. With the cat that played with the balls, Belle, you're very balanced. You have the patience, take steps, but you also are very balanced. Pile number 2, you know how to work, play, and rest, which is amazing. Knowing how to balance everything out and be well-rounded is inspiring to other people. That's how you're helping other people, showing that, you need to take time to have fun and take care of yourself, but get work done. Work and play and rest. Your light is helping, that light inside of you is helping others learn that it's okay to not just work constantly without getting any rest or having any fun, which a lot of people are programmed to do that with society nowadays. Boy, yeah, I know you want to have fun. I'm seeing the PLAY word. Yes, I know. I promise after this I will let you have that. Yeah, I love you. Okay, so number 6. As I said to pile number 1, there may be a heavy poem, but there may be light, lighter and messages that are intuitively guided to me, so just bear with me through the poem. If you're not willing to listen to anything heavy before we get to the rest of the messages, then by all means come back to this when you're ready and grounded to do so. Okay, number 6, get out. There is no room for doubt. I'm withering and flickering out. I'm breaking down. Life's twisted adventures making me frown. Always haunted by the decisions we make, tortured not knowing the last breath we take. But one secret I know without no doubt. You must fight in love if you're to get out. So yeah, pile number 2 is you are willing to put in the work. You know that withering and flickering out, you've been there before, so you don't want to do that anymore. You know what it's like, so you inspire other by telling them about the times you've had breakdowns or burnouts, emotional burnouts and stuff, and you don't want that to happen to other people. So you know that yes, it takes fighting for what you love in order to achieve it, but you can't do that if you're just focusing on one thing. If you're just having fun all the time, that's not good. If you're just which is about twisted adventures making me frown and but haunted by the decisions we make. Maybe if you're a workaholic and then you're like, oh, I missed out on having fun and I'm tired all the time, or if you're just having fun all the time, you're like, oh, I'm not really secure within my life and I can't sleep at night because I'm not secure. Or all you do is sleep all the time, and then you're like, oh, I'm missing out on having fun and I'm not getting any work done. So you know that there's one secret is that you have to fight for what you want and love yourself. And I think you're doing that in pile number 2, and that's what you do. You know regret, you know flickering and withering out. You've experienced that. So you've taken those experiences and now you're helping others by showing them that being a balanced person, doing work, PLAY, work, fun, and getting rest is the best policy, because you're well rounded and balanced, and that's what your light of being balanced and going through the experiences you have is now helping others. And I think that's a really big thing to achieve as well as maintain and to assist others with is like bang on. Is there any other messages? Spirit wanted me to let you know that even though you are helping others and you want them to be balanced, you can't force that for them. It has to come to them when they're ready to address it and work on that for themselves. So you can like advise them and stuff like that, but if they aren't receptive to listening, then it's time to focus back on you so that you don't become like restless. Me shaking my leg. So you don't become restless in other people's lives and what they do. 3232. You may be seeing lots of 3s and 2s, as it is number 6, so break that down as 3. Also with the tortured of not knowing the last breath we take, so like being well-rounded and knowing that you worked, you had fun, and you rested makes you know that you lived your life to the fullest. And I think other people see that in you. So don't get frustrated when you have approached people who aren't receptive. There will be many other people who are receptive of what you've learned in your life, and that's what Spirit wants you to do, is focus on that. And how your light helps others is that they see that you live life to the fullest. And because some people don't live their life to the fullest and take every day and every action, and being well balanced makes you live life to the fullest, means that you won't have any regrets when the time does come, which is probably for a very long time for you, is most of my pile number 2s. If not, I know that you're living your life to the fullest anyways, and most people don't live a day in their lives. They just go through motions. So that's what your light does for other people. You show that it, how to live life to the fullest. Is that everything, Spirit? Is that all the intuitive messages I have? Yes. All right. So these are additional messages. They may have to do with how you shine your light for others, and may just be other confirmations that this is your pile. Pile number 2. That's definitely for you. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. I'm just singing off key for fun. Some of you might do that too. Some of you might like singing even though you're not very good at it, and people see that you're living your life to the fullest because you're having fun and doing what you enjoy. That could be what you do. Pile number 2s. Do 2s. Got the word chocolate here. That could just be me. Got the word hope. Okay, so pile number 2 may have, you know, not that you weren't beforehand, but some of you might have like gotten hot or whatever, like a glow up, because I have the word hot here, or it could just be hot where you live. But you know, a lot of people have seen the steps that you have taken, like I said earlier, to like get better and like notice that you've like not that you weren't hot before, but this is what the message is giving me, is that you've had a glow up of some sort. I don't even know how to use that word phrase properly, but you've become a swan. Some people have seen you go from being the duckling to being the swan, and he was never an ugly duckling because he wasn't a duckling. So people just didn't see the beauty in you. And I believe now that you put in the work and you see the beauty in yourself, pile number 2, everyone else is seeing that. Everyone's like, hey, pile number 2 is starting to appreciate themselves and find themselves beautiful. I want to start loving myself too. So that's what I get from that. Pot, some of you might be in it, but some of you may be cooking for yourself better. Some might be that you're inspiring others by cooking and showing them that they can make foods for themselves at home or have a better diet, stuff like that. Especially with the word cod here, not like fish. Could be Pisces of some sort with the P and the C here. Todd, Tom, Dot, a cot. Some of you might be feel, oh, especially with the chocolate too, cot and chocolate. Some people might find you comforting. That's how it might be something that you're like, it might find you peaceful and calming. That's, I don't know, chocolate and cots are comforting to me, so that's why. I also have 3 and 5. Did I just say not too long ago that 3s and 5s might be important for you, or was it a different number? Either way, 3 and 5s. It could be that you're turning 35 or 53, or just May 30th or May 3rd, or it could be that something important happened to you on March 5th. Could have happened to you, something important. I have the word doc here and doctor here with the DOCT. Some of you may be on social media and really inspire people that way too, or you could be just showing your process of steps, showing the steps as you put in the work online, and that's how people are seeing you, and you're really inspiring people with your light that way. I have the word hope here, or even the word holly. Names, because they could be names, any names here, Tori, because there's H, T, P, Oh, the word name Courtney, because C-O-T. Then with the Tom. Yeah, there's D, there's P, C, T, and H. So if anyone's initials or names I didn't bring forth, then, you know, yeah. So like building, because HO, some of you may have been building a home or family, and you know that takes patience and time, especially during this pandemic. So that could be a part of it as well. And people are really like, you're shining your light on that next generation, helping learn how to grow and or even find a home, you know, whether that's fur baby or an actual children, plant babies, anything like that, Tamagotchis, you know, anything that you could bring forth. And people are really seeing how you've taken the steps and you've learned over time. That's all I have for pile number 2. Thank you for letting me read through your energies. And I hope you enjoyed my poem and intuitive messages. Oh yes, remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Alright, pile number 3. If you have chosen the shooting star, then this one is for you. That didn't go as well as I thought it would. That's okay. Okay. From that, I feel like, so pile number 3, some things may not go as according to plan for you, but you still manage to keep at it and work on it. Okay, so I have 47 poems. I'm gonna roll and find out which one is for your energy. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 1 dice, please, only. Okay, pile number 2, or sorry, pile number 3's energy. How does their light help others? Please, spirit guides, guardians, ancestors of my highest good, please come through for pile number 3's messages for full moon worm in Virgo. Pile number 3. There we go. Number 37. Sorry, but same pile number 2 there. Some of you might be seeing 2s a lot or had been drawn to pile number 2. Regardless, let's get into this. Number 37. Okay, so Sigidi, which is like the name for the rotation and moving of planets. Lumosity, revitalize. Celestial, sunrise. Peekaboo dance, fleeting glance. Axis, paraquet around. Shadow cast upon the ground. Zigzag loops, crisscross swoops, planetary veering, maneuver unfailing, orbits, alignment take shape, terracotta kiss landscape. So I feel for pile number 3 is that it's a really like a great like a time for you where things are shifting into alignment. Like things are really coming into place for you from all areas, like money, like financial, so money, abundance of all kinds, like love, money, household, transportation of however you see fit, friendships, all that's just really coming into alignment. And it's like with the terracotta kiss landscape is like a sunset. That's what it is, the imagery for that is means. So like the part of your life where it was like out of alignment is coming to the end. It could be a sunrise too. This is just terracotta, which is like a orange. So it could be kiss landscape, which means either the sun is rising. It could symbolize the end of a phase for you and the rising of another one, like the phoenix. That could be yourself that is symbolizing. Planetary veiling could be that the planets could be coming into your signs again. If you're into that, you can look up your natal chart and find that for yourself. Then you can look up your natal house calculator as well online to find the placements of where the planets are. It's usually pretty in-depth if you go and look up one online. Shadow cast ground. So I feel like pile number 3 is that you've done, yeah, it's definitely just getting out of the shadow work that you've done in a dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, you can definitely look up both of them, shadow work as well as dark night of soul. But I feel like pile number 3 is if you are resonating, you feel like you're coming out of a dark night of a soul with your shadow work done. So you've ingrained your shadow to be a part of yourself again, like in Peter Pan, because shadow cast upon the ground, which means it's part of you. You've ingrained, like you've welcomed that into your life. And fine, I just got a notification. It says approval for something on Facebook, but I feel like that's a sign stating that you're finally getting like you're finally approving of yourself. You've worked on, not worrying about getting approval from other people and only focusing on validation from within. So, you're doing dances, you're playing peekaboo, you're indulging your inner child, and it's the celestial sunrise. So it says it in there that yes, you are coming into an alignment within yourself and getting over dark night of the soul, and really orbiting and aligning all your chakras, and playing with yourself, doing the work. You've done all the work, and now you are enjoying it, and you know that it wasn't easy, and you doing that and showing people that you can go through a dark night of the soul and come out to the other side and see that sunrise. It's really helping other people know that shadow work does work. Shadow work does work. Oh, yeah. If you put in the effort and do the work, then it's worth it. You're showing other people that it's possible and that it's worth it. And that's how your light and your shadow is helping others realize that it's okay to face themselves and work towards being better. And that even though it takes time, it might be messy, that you're worth it. You're showing to them that if you can do it, they can do it, and it's worth it, and it works. It might take a while, and but you can do it. You can, find alignment, and finding alignment in yourself shows other people that they can find alignment in themselves too. You inspire others to want to grow spiritually, and it's really helps others knowing that they're not alone as well, that they weren't the only ones to experience those things. Like if you've experienced something, like some people experience dark night of soul, some people are doing shadow work, and they know how messy and a lot of work it takes. It's worth it, but it takes those 555 big changes. It takes big change within yourself to want to do it, so we can bring about that big change. I don't think it's coming out right, but I'm gonna believe in myself anyway. And that's how your light helps other people, is know that they're not alone. They're not the only ones who've ever experienced it. Some people might not even know what they're experiencing until you like bring it up. Like if someone's a chaser or a runner and with twin flames or whatever, and they don't understand what's going on, you could be like, hey, did you ever think you're a runner? Or hey, I think you're a chaser. Or hey, you feel like you don't relate to anything you did anymore, and you're losing friendships and stuff like that because that doesn't serve you anymore will fall away. Or other stuff like that you've experienced, like you really just want to sleep a lot, or you're eating more or eating less, when you're going through a dark night of soul. And the fact that you know that, and you can tell those people, hey, that's what's going on with you. You can't do the work for them, but you can at least tell them that, hey, you're not the only one who's ever experienced this. And that you gotten through it. Like, it brings hope to others that they can accomplish that too. And that, that it's worth it. You help show other people with your light that it's worth it to find alignment within themselves, and that it's even possible, which is amazing. Congratulations on all of the hard work that you've done, pile number 3. Like, even when you felt like your world was falling apart, it was a falling star, it fell over, and even though you felt like everything was falling apart around you, you still shined. You still fought through the dark night of soul and came to the other side. So, and to other people, like, seeing you be accomplished is like a wish. Some people find you a wish, that they could like be healthy and know that they can be happy, and other people are happy out there. So that's everything from the star and the poems. I'm just gonna read these for pile number 3. Besides telling you more how proud I am for you, I know Dark Night of Soul is super messy, and I think I'm still going through it. I know that sometimes you can go through it more than once. So, and shadow work's not easy either. So these are extra messages. Whether or not they're related to the question or not, we will find out. It can give you extra confirmation that it's your pile. So pile number 3, please, Spirit. Pile number 3. Is that everything? No. That was everything? I'll take one more. Because I want to. They're like, yes, that's everything. No, playing it again. 2. 2. So that, yeah, like, that was a lot. I grabbed one and it's 2, and I said at the beginning the 2s might be important to you. You're seeing it a lot. It could be 26, could be 25, or February 6th or 5th was important to you. It could be 56 or 65 or 62 even. I don't judge. March 2nd or May 2nd or 6th could be important to you, or June 2nd or 5th. 25th could be 25th as well. Could be important to you, or March 26th. Why do I keep saying March? You could have March as your birthdays or whatnot. It is March. It's March, that's why it's important. May, because the 5th month is May. May 26th could be important. Or that could be your battery percentages, and you need to like charge your battery or something. Or it could be, your marks in school could be coming through soon. You could be working on social media a lot, where people see this growth and alignment in you. So these could be initials, or could make up a word, name, place that you live. But I have B and T. Bacon and tomato. You brought yourself together into alignment. That's the only thing I have here, really. Could also be a 9 as well, which symbolizes the end and beginning. They don't have the lines on the top and bottom, so there really is no differentiating them. Yeah. That was everything for pile number 3. So I really appreciated doing your messages for your reading, and I'm super excited to have those who are on my channel who's made it through Dark Nights of the Soul and in alignment. That's super exciting to know and find out. Even for me, you're helping others know that that you're out there, and that I hope to be in alignment too. It's a never-ending process, I know, but at the same time, it seems like you're getting through the thick of it and out to see your sunrise, celestial sunrise, and yeah. So I we'll see you all in the next video. If anyone's been watching all the way through all the piles, I appreciate you watching my videos and intaking my personal experiences and listening to my poems. If you wanted to see any more of Rhapsodomancy, you can leave comments below on what topics you would like to see, as well as give a thumbs up so other people can see and get brought to their timeline. As they may need to see the messages as well. All right. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just really pumped for pile number 3. Well, all of them. It was really positive messages for everyone. We're really coming into alignment as a general whole right now on the planet, as much as it may not seem like it. From the news and stuff, I definitely see it with the people surrounding me and on my channel. So thank you. I appreciate it, and all of your support. Remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. And I will see you in my next videos, hopefully. All right, bye.